I wish it was possible for you guys to smell this car. This thing is disgusting and smells so freaking bad. It is nasty. So we're gonna have to pull the seats out to deep clean this thing and extract the entire carpet because this car is trashed. Now when you have a car that hasn't been cared for like this one, removing the door sills, removing anything that you can to remove as much of the debris and goo and grime and just garbage in this thing is paramount. You have to make sure you remove it all before you extract, so that way you can ensure that this thing doesn't smell like this thing does right now after. Now when it came to vacuuming this thing, getting all the dirt and debris and dog hair out was fine, but the crustiness and the stickiness and the fibers themselves, that just goes to show you the main reason why people should always have floor mats in their car. Whether they're fabric or rubber, you have to have floor mats. Now, one little pet peeve, and this is something that, I have dogs too, but dogs in cars is a big no-no because it's like glitter. It never goes away. And with dog hair, once it's in your car and it gets blown around everywhere with the windows open or somewhere inside the car, when it comes to detailing it, you might think you got rid of all of it, but next thing you know, you're gonna find a big chunk of it somewhere, a bunch of it gets blown out of the air vents. It is hard to get rid of dog hair once you have it in your car. Now a cool little trick is this little tab on every automatic car. You pop it off and you push down in that little slot and it will allow you to move that shift lever without the key. This is what dealerships use to move cars onto trailers and also around auction lots, but it is also helpful when you're detailing, so that way you don't have to worry about grabbing the key, putting the brake down, all that fun stuff. Just make sure your parking brake or the car is blocked so it doesn't roll. So I'm sure you guys know, but online privacy and your information, it gets out there. There's data breaches happening all the time, and you get worried about where your information is, which is why I like to use a product called Aura, and they're partnering with me on today's video. Now, Aura helps with cleaning up all that information to help with the spam stuff, but also preventing anything future from happening because it's no longer available online. Now, the cool thing about Aura is it has a bunch of other stuff included in it, so you don't have to worry about downloading an antivirus, a VPN, password management software. It's got parental controls and monitors for identity theft. It comes with insurance for that as well. It's everything at one affordable price, which is what I love. Aura doesn't have to be something that you check or run an antivirus every single time. It runs in the background, keeping everything safe, so I can focus on everything else that I got going on in life. Now, if you value your privacy like I value mine, head over to aura.com/StaufferGarage. It is also linked down below, so you guys can get a 2-week free trial. Try it out. Like I'm telling you, it's a helpful tool to have running all the time. Now, all the products I use are always linked down below, but most especially Fox Clean, I'm running a massive blowout sale. Everything is 50% off on the website. No coupon code needed. All you have to do is go over there, order your stuff, get the cheapest drying towels on the planet. Nobody is selling them this cheap. I am. Get them before they sell out. Definitely head over there after this video. And when I break down these center consoles or remove the seats from cars, it's not something everybody has to do on their details. I don't think majority of people and most cars that I've owned, I've never had to do that. If you have a car that's super dirty or you haven't done it before and you know the car was nasty when you bought it, it's something to consider to get it back to A+ condition, and then you never have to do it again. But like a center console like this one, being this dirty, all of that stuff gets dropped in there. And if you don't vacuum it underneath and remove it, you'll never be able to get your car completely clean. So if you have something that is new to you, but old, but used, and it has some dirt in it, it's worthwhile sometimes just to get it done with the first time and never have to do it again. Now I'm hoping this is the last car I have to detail with it being cold out in Ohio. It's starting to get warmer, but we had a little cold blast when I'm detailing this one. I am excited for warm weather, and if you guys are too, let me know the first thing you want to do when it warms up outside. For me, it's getting outside and just playing with my kids, because that is something during the winter time that it's a little bit harder to do, especially with a bunch of little people, and with the snow, it just doesn't last as long. Whereas when it's warmer out, going to the park or going anywhere is so much easier. So I'm very excited for it to warm up in Ohio. One bad part about lighter colored carpets, and these ones are no joke, is once they get stained and that dirt sets in there for a long period of time, those carpet fibers eventually absorb that color and it never is able to come out unless you re-dye them. So in this case, for this carpet, it's a matter of just making sure it's clean enough, all that dirt's removed, but the carpet fibers are gonna stay that brown color instead of the charcoal gray that they're supposed to be. There's just no way around it unless you dye them. Now with this car completely cleaned, go ahead and click this video right here on screen to go watch another disaster detail, to learn more about detailing, and just to get your fix.